Hello everyone here, welcome back to 5-Minute GCSE. Today we're talking about the big topic for Weimar Germany. That's right, it is the hyperinflation of 1923. In fact, it is such an important topic in the course that we will be doing it in a two-part video. So this is part one. Let's get right into it. So to recap quickly, in the early 1920s, Germany was already politically, economically and socially unstable. If you don't know why that was, you should check out the previous videos in this playlist that explained why that was the case. Now, its government was undermined by revolts, its society was suffering the aftermaths of a devastating war, which they lost, and its economy was in despair. And the Treaty of Versailles made each of these aspects worse. However, the economic impact of setting reparations was particularly damaging. Now, unfortunately for Germans in the 1910s and 1920s, it's only going to get worse, because on top of German war debt, whose real value was 172 billion marks by 1919, the Weimar Germany was now ordered to pay 132 billion gold marks to the Allies as reparations. Now, although the official compensation sum was set in 1921, between 1919 and 1922, Germany was forced to use 10% of its national income to pay reparations. This was even trickier considering that she had to pay in gold marks, which were becoming more expensive for Germans as the currency was becoming more worthless. And so we have this dire situation by 1923. By December 1922, Germany could not pay its reparations and requested to suspend the annual payments temporarily. So to recap, the reparations were to be paid in annual settlements, and by 1923 Germany was just not able to make the payment. Now, the Allies felt that the Germans were just making excuses, and in January 1923, 60,000 French and Belgian troops were sent to seize valuable assets from Germans. They went to the highly industrial Ruhr to take the goods by force, but with Germany under strict military restrictions, the Weimar Republic could not fight back. And as you can see on the map, it's in the west of the country. Now, what was the German response? Well, the Chancellor at the time, Wilhelm Kano, encouraged passive resistance, which involved non-violent disobedience in occupied areas. Workers went on strike, goods were not made, so they won't end up in French hands, and some even carried out industrial sabotage, like flooding mines. Now, of course, the French troops reacted. They took over mines, seized control of railways from the Germans, and even killed 13 resisting workers in March. However, this only united more Germans in their hate towards France. Now, the Weimar government had a big problem on their hands. To prevent striking workers from starving, the Weimar government needed to financially support them. But, as you already know, they were in financial disrepair, so this was going to be very difficult for them. And in order to do so during the Ruhrkampf, the Ruhr occupation, the German government decided to print money. This had to be done throughout 1923, and by the middle of the year, the central bank was using over 30 paper factories just to print money. Now, unfortunately for Germany, although they were able to pay the striking workers, this was going to lead to horrific consequences. Now, we'll talk about those consequences in the next video, but thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.